Yeah, welcome to the weekend analysis. It is another day, and yeah, it's time to share analysis on gold. So this is Gold Spot, and I'm going to analyze market into 4 different time frames. And I do what we call the top-down analysis from the monthly time frame. Then I go down to 4-hour time frame. But for the purpose of this analysis, I can touch the 1-hour time frame. So let's go. I do the wave counts, and also I do the support and the resistance, and I touch the trend line. And also you can find sometimes I talk about the candlesticks and candlestick patterns. So now this is monthly chart on Gold Spot, and we see now this is the overall pattern. Now for those who know the wave counts, we can communicate well here to understand now exactly what are we expecting, because we see 1, then 2, then we went up in 3, then 4 down, and finally 5 to the upside. So at least we can have a clear overall picture of what are we looking for, or what can we expect to happen in monthly chart based on the wave counts. So now going deeper into levels of support and resistance, now we see prices trading within those 2 levels here. We have the resistance and we have support below it. And now looking on the candlesticks, we see now this monthly candle is building a very clear bearish momentum, and we have left with just 4 days. Actually, we have 3 trading days, but in total we have 4 days for the monthly candle to close. So now we're going to see now what is going to happen in those remaining 3 trading days. Now how this candle is going to close, actually we expect in 3 remaining days. We'll see now what is going to happen, and this will determine the probable direction on gold for the coming week. But in most cases, let us expect it to continue with the bearish momentum. Then straight in weekly time frame, now we can have an overview of what is happening in weekly time frame. Now in most cases, we can see the same thing, the levels of support and resistance. Now price for several weeks has been playing within those levels of support and resistance. And looking on the what to call the dynamic support, now we have seen now 3 times price has been touching this level, and the 4th time it tried to break down, but now this was in last week, but buyers came in. But now you can find that this weekly candle has successfully traded below this dynamic support. So now if it is trading below the dynamic support, now this is a clear indicator of sellers taking control of the market. So what will be the next point to consider in weekly time frame? Mostly consider this level down here, this support. So we expect the price is going to react in any way, either breaking or bouncing away from this level of support. Then quickly in daily time frame, we can have the highlight also, whereby we have a lot of things to see. So as we have seen now, all of those higher time frames, the weekly and monthly time frame, they are looking down, or we expect the price to move down. So now in daily time frame, we have other things that can support this direction, even though we can have some short-term bullish momentums being created in this time frame. So now basically in the daily time frame, we see prices trading below the level of what we call the dynamic support. So actually it has been retesting several times, because we have the Monday candle here. So Monday candle opened just below the level, and now in the following days price has tried to touch this dynamic support that has turned into resistance now. So basically it has not managed to close above this level of resistance. So now this communicates the message of having sellers or selling momentum expected to continue at this level, even though we have a nearby level below here. So we expect the price can also react in any way, either bouncing away or breaking. And then in weekly time frame, I talked about this other big level down here. So price is expected also to touch this level and react in any way, breaking or bouncing away from this level. And in addition, in daily time frame, we have those channels. We have the falling channel. So we see price has been respecting the channel, and it is still trading within the channel. So this is powerful. So in most cases, we expect that when the price is touching those levels of the channel, in most cases it's expected to bounce away and come inside the channel. So now maybe as I go down to 4-hour time frame, we can see now how those channels can be helpful in having what to call the probable trading direction next week. So now let me go straight in 4-hour time frame to see the probable direction and the expected confirmations for you to trade next week. So basically we see the channels are clear here, the channels are very clear, and we'll have a lot of what to call the wave counts. So if you understand how to do the A-lot wave, at least you can understand well what is presented here. So basically I can talk about those recent movements. So we had the fifth wave here. So prices started moving up, and it shows that these are the 5-wave move. So in most cases, the major trend at this region is down. So when we see 5-wave move against the major trend, so in LO12, we understand that this is the beginning of correction. So if that's the beginning, and then we have the ABC down, so we expect that the overall picture is price is going to complete wave C to the upside, that are in most cases expected to have the same length as this one at the wave, at the first wave, that's wave A. So the bigger picture here will be A to the upside, then B has been completed at this level C, then we expect the bigger C to the upside, and this C to the upside is not expected to be beyond this level here. So if it goes beyond this level now, it will be already violated the projection. So we expect it to end within this level. So as long as we have those other trend lines and everything, so in most cases price may end up within those levels of the trend lines. Also we have this static resistance, so price may end up within those levels, but based on the idea of equality, the Fibonacci and everything, so we can expect price can go up to around 2070 something. Price can go up to 2070 something, so that is most likely to happen. Maybe let me do this. So expect here. So let's expect here. So it is 2050. Now this is 2054. So around those levels. So mostly price may end up those levels of 2050, but based on the technical levels of support and resistance, price may end up within 2030 something. So now how are we going to trend next week? Yes, so basically let me go to 1 hour now. So let me go to 1 hour to provide a probable direction. Let me provide the probable direction now. Okay, so as I've said, the price is going to move into with an wave C to the upside. So we already see wave B was completed here. So wave C now has started to the upside. So wave C is the 5-wave move. So in most cases, we expected to see 5-wave move to the upside. So price has already started here. So in most cases, let's expect it to see something like this. Now from the current price, now the first alternative now. The first alternative is now price started here. So 1, then 2, 3, 4 down, then we'll be having 5 at any level, 5. After 5, price is going to correct to this same level. So now basically we can buy when the price is here. When the price comes to the level of 2016, if you see price going up, then coming again back to 2016 or to 2013, so from there we can take a long buys. You can hold just in any way to the levels of 2036, even though price may go up to around maybe 2050 something there. Then after this, a bigger fall is expected. But for next week, for the purpose of the next week analysis, we can just expect those buys. So now this is the first alternative. We can expect those buys. But alternatively, price may open selling straight to the downside, then boom to the upside like this. So this is also possible. Now from there to the downside, then the price may complete this movement to the upside. So we'll be also buying at 2008 if price is going to move down straight. So that is powerful. That is the projection. But in most cases, I recommend to follow the primary projection. So for updates, join Telegram channel. Now we have link in the video description. You can join there, and remember to join the discussion group, because in discussion group it's where I provide trading updates. For this week I had updates almost every day that can guide your entries. So that is powerful. Thank you for your time. Have a super weekend.